to Rental Revolution Academy. You've just got your saxophone. Now how do we put this thing together? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the instrument out of the case. But you'll notice that it comes in three parts. First you have the body of the instrument. The second part is the neck. And the third part is your mouthpiece with the ligature and the cap. After you take the cap off the body of the saxophone, you're going to want to put the neck on. Should easily slide in, and you'll want to make sure that the line that goes down the neck lines up perfectly with this little octave key mechanism. And after you do that, you want to tighten that up to make sure that the neck is secured to the body of the saxophone. The next step is to put the mouthpiece onto the saxophone. It attaches to the cork, like so. The next part is to put the reed onto the mouthpiece. There are a few different ways to do this, but this is how I like to do it. First thing is, unscrew your ligature so that it's loose enough to slide up and down the mouthpiece. The next thing you're going to want to do is take your reed and slide it in between the ligature and the mouthpiece. Now there's a couple of things that you're going to want to do once that happens. The first thing you want to do is make sure that the tip of the reed lines up with the tip of the mouthpiece. You'll notice that the tip of the mouthpiece follows an arc like this, and the tip of the reed also follows that same arc. So once you have it lined up, you're going to want to adjust your ligature. The ligature should sit close to the bottom of the reed. And once it's there, you're just going to want to fasten that, not too tight, but just tight enough so that the reed is secure to the mouthpiece. So now that you have your saxophone put together, the next thing we're going to want to do is adjust the instrument with our neck strap and figure out how to hold this in a sitting position so that we can comfortably play. First thing you want to do is take the hook on your neck strap and hook it in. Now you'll notice right now that the saxophone falls below my chin. That's okay. What you need to do is adjust the neck strap upward to get the mouthpiece closer to your mouth. So now that I've pulled it up, you'll notice that the mouthpiece is level with my eye. That's also a problem because it belongs in your mouth. So you can readjust this simply by pulling back down on the neck strap and find that balance. And somewhere in there, we'll let the saxophone naturally fall right where you need to start playing, which is about right here. Once you have that secured, you want to think about where your saxophone is positioned while you're sitting. I like to put it in between my legs and rest the bell on the inside of my leg. Your left hand goes on the top of the instrument. Your thumb will go on the thumb rest on the back. And you'll line up your fingers as such, 1, 2, and 3. And then on the bottom, you'll notice that there's a thumb hook. And your thumb goes right into that hook. And again, it'll follow the pattern 1, 2, and 3 on the bottom. When adjusting your mouthpiece, you're going to notice that it's either going to be too far to the right or too far to the left. You'll notice if it's too far to the right, I have to work really hard to get to the mouthpiece. If it's too far to the left, it's exactly the same but going the other way. Puts a lot of stress on your neck and is completely unnecessary because we have the mouthpiece on the cork that hopefully is greased, and we have to adjust it so that it can go straight into our mouth. And you'll notice there's no stress whatsoever on either side of my neck. Thank you to everyone for watching. Now, back to practicing.